Number 18. Transmission line with impedance of 0.10 plus J.2 ohm is used to deliver power to a load. Okay, so ang consideration nito, single phase. The capacitive load, the load is capacitive. Pag capacitive, leading. And the load voltage is 240 plus J0 or 240 angle 0. If the load requires 15 kilowatts and the real power loss in the line is 660 watts, find the input voltage to the line. Ito yung resistance ng line. Then dito yung VS o VR. Yung load voltage to. That is 240. Angle 0 degrees. Dito naman yung VS, which is unknown. So ito yung 0.10 plus J.2. So ito naman yung current. IR or IS, parehas lang kasi naka-series naman. Tapos yung power loss is equivalent to 660 watts. And the load, P load, is equal to 15 kilowatts. That is equivalent to square root of 3 times VR. Ay, hindi siya square root of 3. Sorry. Single phase. VR times IR times the power factor. So, wala pa yan. IR, dito, IR squared times the resistance. So, IR squared times 0.10. So, solving for the line current, IR, magnitude 660 divided by 0.1, then naka-square yan, kaya square root natin. So, 10 square root of 66. Tapos, VRIR, power factor. Ano yung power factor? That will be 15,000 divided by VR, 240, times IR, 10 square root of 66, is equal to times 240, then nasa baba, inverse, times 15, exponent 3, then 0.76, 0.76932. Para makuha natin yung angle, shift cosine of that power factor, 39.707. Yun yung angle ng IR. Pag nag-loop tayo dito, yung value ng VS, so yung mga choices natin naka-rectangular. So we need the whole value, not the magnitude only. So that will be 240 angle 0. Then i-add natin yung drop dito. That is the product of the IR and the impedance. That is 10 square root of 66. Angle positive ba or negative? Positive kasi leading. 39.707 multiplied by 0.1 plus J.2. Calculate. O dito na sa baba. Naka-complex, naka-degrees. So 240 plus 10 times square root of 66. Angle 39.707 times 0.1 plus 0.2 J. So 23 236 approximately equal to 236 plus J 18 volts. So letter B. 236, 230, iba naman yun. Okay, so letter B. 69 kilovolt, 3-phase line is 50 kilometers long. The resistance per phase is 0.3006 ohm per mile and inductance per phase is 0.451 ohm. Inductive reactance per mile. Neglect the shunt capacitance. Using the short line model, what is the voltage regulation when the line is supplying a 3-phase load of 20 megavolt ampere at 0.8 lagging power factor at 69 kV? So, per phase analysis tayo. So, yung VR per phase ay yung load voltage per phase. The load voltage is 69 kV. So, over square root of 3. Then, angle nito ay 0. So, kuhanin natin yung VS per phase saka VR per phase. Yung VR per phase meron na. Yung target natin yung VS per phase. So, kailangan muna natin malaman yung voltage drop dito. Then, i-add natin vectorially dito. So, this is a point or Z. Then, dito yung I line o IR. So, ano yung IR? That is the load current. 20 megavolt ampere. Doon. Based dito sa load na yan. 20 MVA times 10 to the 6 divided by, nasa 3 phase na tayo, kaya may square root of 3 dito, times 69 kV multiplied by the power factor 0.8. So, angle negative arc cosine 0.8. Exponent 6 divided by square root of 3 divided by 69 exponent 3 divided by 0.8, 209.185, 1848, 98, 801, angle negative 36.8699 degrees. This is in amperes. We need the total impedance. That is 0.3006 plus J 0.451. Those, both are in ohms per mile. Multiplied by 50 kilometers. Times 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. So, the total impedance is 0.3006 plus 0.451 J times 50 divided by 1.609, so 9.3412 plus J 14.0149 ohms. Pag nag-loop tayo dito, exponent 6 square root of 3 times 69 exponent 3 times wala yung 0.8, 167. Naka volt ampere na pala yun. 167.348. 167.3479. Okay. I think yun yung chat nila. Okay, so wala nang power factor. Dito na lang sa angle ang gamit nun. So therefore, what is Vs per phase? So ito, magnitude na. So 69 times 10 to the 3 over square root of 3 plus IR times Z. That is 167.3479. Angle negative 36.8699. Multiplied by yung na-compute natin na impedance 9.3412 plus J 14.0149. Magnitude. What is Vs per phase? So times 167.3479. Angle negative 36.8699 plus 69 exponent 3 divided by square root of 3. Shift up 64.4697 kilovolts. So Vs line to line is equivalent to times square root of 3. Parang ang laki. Mali naman ata yung aking calculation. 69 exponent 3 divided by square root of 3 plus 167.3479. Angle negative 36.8699 times 9.3412 plus 14.0149 K. Oh. Shift 23. Mali yung na-compute ko. Bali siguro yung answer na in-input niya. 42505 or 42.505 kilovolts. So multiplied by square root of 3. Shift answer times square root of 3. 73.621. So what will be the percent voltage regulation? That will be 73.621 minus 69 divided by 69 times 100%. So divided by 1000 minus 69 divided by 69 times 100%. 6.698. So letter A. A 69 kV 3-phase short transmission line is 16 kilometers long. The line has a per phase series impedance of 0.125 plus J 0.4375 ohm per kilometer. Determine the transmission efficiency. So efficiency, power output divided by P output plus P losses, yun yung magiging P input. multiplied by 100%. The output can be readily computed as 70 megavolt ampere. So, kailangan naka-watts or megawatts times 0.8. 56 megawatts. Kalimutan ko ng basic multiplication. 70 times 0.8. I think it's 56, tama. Then, P losses. Paano tayo magko-compute ng P losses? Kailangan dito kayo mag-concentrate sa resistance. Tapos, kunin nyo yung current na dumaan dyan, which is 70 times 10 to the 6 divided by square root of 3. Although the rating of the transmission line is 69 kV, doon sa load, 64 lang siya. So, ang gagamitin natin yung 64 kV. Yun lang yung pangalan ng transmission line, 69. Then, 7 times, so wala nang power factor. Magnitude lang, kaya hindi natin kailangang i-divide ng 0.8. Doon sa load tayo yon. 70 exponent 6 divided by square root of 3 divided by 64 exponent 3 is 1894. 0.431. So the total power loss is 3 times 1894.4314 squared times the total resistance 0.125. Naka-ohm per kilometer pa yan, kaya times 16 kilometers. Then divided by 1 million. So what will be the P loss? Okay. Divide. So 631. 631.477 631.477. So squared times 3 times 0.125 times 16 divided by 1 exponent 6 is 2.393. Ito naka megawatts. So therefore, what is the efficiency? 56 all over 56 plus 2.393. So times 100%. So the efficiency would be 56 inverse times 56 times 100. So 95.903. Ito dapat yun. 9 dapat to. Ito yung pagbabago. Control B. Mali yung pagkakatype. So letter D ang sagot. Okay, 21. A short transmission line sending end voltage while supplying a load of 0.8 power factor leading. Find the power supplied by the line. Sabi dito ay VS line to line is equal to VR line to line. So 115 kilovolts magnitude. So, ano yung BS per phase? So, 115 times 10 to the 3 divided by square root of 3 is equal to 115 exponent 3 divided by square root of 3. 66395. Yan yung hahanapin natin. Caltech. So, BS per phase magnitude is VR line to line 115 times 10 to the 3. Then divide that by square root of 3 para maging per phase. Plus yung current, di natin alam yung nakalagay yung kan natin. So, pwede siyang X times 10 to the 6. So, yung X dito, diba, is 72.8. Hindi na natin siya ilalagyan lang times 10 to the 6 doon sa pag-input natin. Nandito na siya. Divided by square root of 3 times 115 times 10 to the 3. Then multiplied by 0.8 kasi naka-watts yung nasa taas. So, leading plus arc cosine 0.8 multiplied by 2 plus J4, the impedance magnitude. So, may X doon. So, pwede namang Y. Baka lagi nyo maalala si X. Pwedeng Y yan, pero may kama-kama siya. Ay, hindi. Diretso pwede. Magnitude of 105 exponent 3 divided by square root of 3. Then plus yung current alpha o alpha y times 1 exponent 6. For x na lang, pwede na naman yung x. Square root of 3 times 115 exponent 3 times 0.8. Yung angle niya ay positive, shift cosine 0.8 times 2 plus 4j. Then calculate, tatanungin yung y. For a power of 872.8 megawatts, what is the computed BS per phase? Pag sinubstitute natin yung y, 872.8. Hindi na tayo maglalagay ng times 10 to the 6 kasi nandun sa na-input natin. 66531. Then yung letter B, 66531, di ba yan? So ano yung BS per phase? Calculate 860.2 equals 66465. Then sa letter C, bahala naman si calculator. So calculate 839.2 equals 66359. Then yung letter D, calculate 822.4. 66278. Then compare. Which of those values is nearest to 66395? Parang ito, no? Nearest. Makakunata yan. Calculate. 8 for 2.6. 8 for 3. calculate. 843. Kulang pa rin. 8 calculate 846.2. Ayun. Calculate 846.4. Ayun na siya, o eksakto. Uy. Yun sana dapat ang sagot. Calculate 846.4. Para eksakto doon. Kapag nilong method nyo, ito yung lalabas. Pero bahala si calculator na mag-compute. Okay. For ohm, if the receiving end voltage is 6351 volts per phase and the voltage regulation is not to exceed 5%. So ang formula, baka nakalimutan ko na, Pmax is equal to VR per phase raised to 3. So raised to 3 squared over Z per phase. This is 3 lang. Power multiplied by Vs per phase over VR per phase times A per phase minus R per phase. Formula. Check ko lang para hindi sayang yung oras natin. Sorry. Mag-reset. 20. Tama. Tama yung aking formula. So, VR per phase is 6351 squared. So, this will be 3. Yung magnitude ng impedance, 0.5. Okay, check. That will be 0.5, squared pala yun, squared. Times, yung ratio dito, well, ma-exceed siya ng 1 point, that will be 1.05. Kahit i-compute nyo, ganun pa rin ang lalabas nyan. Pwede nyo i-compute yung BS per phase. 1.05 times 6351. Then, kukunin natin yung ratio, 1.05 pa rin. Times A per phase, 0.5. Then, minus 0.3. Then, divided by 1 times 10 to the 6. Kasi yung choices naka-mega. Yun na yung derive. Ito yung formula. So, mode 1, 3 times 3, 6351 squared divided by 0.5 squared times 1.05 times 0.5 minus 0.3 divided by 1 exponent 6. 108.905 megawatts. So, letter C.